Hello, everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel, where this time we say, head east, young man. We're going in search of Eastern promise to the Białystok region, about 2 hours, give or take a few kilometers, east of Warsaw. This is an area of hidden treasures, castles, palaces, wildlife, and of course water and the great forests. The Brunitsky Palace in the center of Białystok stands out as a Baroque masterpiece, often compared in its own way to a smaller version of Versailles. Then there is the unmissable little fairy tale town of Tykocin. It lies in bucolic splendor astride the Narew River, with its fine church and synagogue and restored castle. It's an undiscovered Baroque jewel. And so we scratched the surface at least to tempt you to the wonders of this beautiful and wild region of Poland. We know you're going to really enjoy these episodes. So stay tuned as Poland Daily takes you to the Białystok region, the far east of Poland. Visit our Poland Daily Live page and subscribe to all our great programs. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Poland Daily Travel, and this is very exciting. We're here on Passover Friday, and I'm standing and talking to Bogusław, who is a local historian, and we're in the Bima and the great synagogue in Tykocin, which is a beautiful small town in eastern Poland near Białystok. Could I sit in one of these chairs?
Oh, of course not.
What do you mean, of course not? This sounded optimistic at the beginning, but no? Why can't I sit there?
Because it's a really worth meaning for...
I can't sit here, no?
Maybe not try.
No.
Maybe not try.
I shouldn't sit here or there.
You shouldn't. But this one, you could use just in the one situation of your life.
Yeah? What would that
If
be?
you would have a son, it will be 8th day of his life.
The 8th day of his life?
Yeah, and he will go here to synagogue to make circumcision.
To make a circumcision?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So it's the first ritual that will mark that guy as a Jew.
Okay.
And to that fact, we need a special chair.
Okay.
It's every time it's divided as for 2 people, but it's not for 2 people. It's just for one guy that he will sit here with kid, with a boy, and another place will sit the prophet Eliah.
The prophet Eliah?
Yeah.
You mean the actual one or his stand-in?
We know that he's here during that moment.
His spirit is here.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. So the spirit of the prophet Eliah is here, and the kid's on the other side, and it's basically a circumcision chair. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
It's like a doctor's office or something.
We can say like that.
Sense. Yeah.
Of course, it was in traditional community.
Yeah.
Now we will go to hospital.
You would go to the hospital for that. But in the old days, if you were lucky because you could get it in front of everybody here in the church.
Yep.
Good Lord.
8th day of life.
Yeah, on the 8th day of your life. So probably not a good idea for me to sit in there in case the prophet Eliah,
maybe he
wants to get up
something.
He wants to get up to some mischief. Okay, a little humor in the synagogue. What else would be taking place here?
Try to imagine that the boy that is already after circumcision.
Okay.
The next time that he can stand here, it will be in the 13 years later. It will be the moment of bar mitzvah.
At 13?
At 13.
It's your graduation to manhood in Jewish faith.
Graduation to manhood, it's without any blood.
Okay.
You need to go here, stand in the front of everybody, and learn some text from Torah and make interpretation. Because interpretation means that you can think that your mind is on the level of adult guy.
I see. So you're graduating to manhood and you have a certain intellectual responsibility at that point, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get married.
You get married at 13? I thought that was only in the Ozark Mountains.
Not.
No.
Traditional Jewish communities
Also here.
rules the same law.
But this also looks to me like a place. Would this be a place where the preacher or the equivalent, the rabbi, would stand and speak?
Of course, it's a place when rabbi will go here with Torah, and from here he will read it.
And he will address the congregation.
Yeah.
And
it's beautiful acoustic here.
We can see.
You know,
we can hear actually.
Yeah. It's like in the good Greek theater.
Yeah. So this little archway, or rather tall archway, Baroque, we could say archway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would the sound goes up and then it goes out through these arches at the top and also out through here. Okay, so this is the place where the main rituals take place. It's the bar mitzvah, it's the circumcision, it is...
And all liturgy.
Yep. And all the liturgy takes place here. So this is rather a large pulpit. If you're a Christian, you would look at this as a large example of the pulpit. Okay, so you have a central command. All around, we have men and women sitting, and children?
Just men. Just adults.
Only men?
Only men, only adults, so means...
Yeah. And that's the case till today, right?
Yep.
And the feminists don't complain about that?
They have no time to complain.
They're not allowed to complain.
They are not allowed to complain.
Very interesting. Okay, so this room would be, this is very dramatic. So you have the rabbi, is there only one rabbi, or is he joined?
It's one.
It's just one who's in charge. So the rabbi is here, and he is performing the liturgy, and the place is full around him of men only.
Yep.
Okay, stay with us on Poland Daily Travel. We're in the Great Synagogue in Tykocin. We're in the Great Synagogue in Tykocin. Okay, got it out right. And we're going to go find out what the women and children do, right? Would that be okay? All right, let's go have a look. Stay with us. Be right back. Okay, Bogusław, we're here in the part where the women and children would be watching what's happening in the main room where the men are. But this is an important room. Why don't you tell us about, or an important section of this hallway?
Yeah, we already spoke about the fate of Jewish community of Tykocin, and I said you that in August of 1941, all communities, so it means about 2,000 people, were forced to go to Lopuchowo forest, and they were shot to death there. And that's what we can see here. It's a tombstone that stands like a memorabilia of the place.
So this is there today? And
yeah, it's how it looks today.
So they were marched off to a forest several kilometers from the town?
About 5 kilometers.
About 5 kilometers, and they were all killed. Okay.
Yeah. But not all people went there.
Not everyone went there?
Not everyone. It was...
Some escaped?
Yeah, it were 17 people that, according to many reasons, weren't at that moment in Tykocin.
Okay.
Some of them were in other towns, and one guy, Abraham Kapica, stayed in his house.
Abraham
Kapica.
Kapica. Abraham Kapica, okay.
Yeah, and he stayed in his house in the moment when Germans ordered for everybody to go to that forest.
Okay.
Why? Because his father asked him to do, and he said, stay here and look on everything. Maybe they will came here and will try to steal something.
They'll try to steal our chickens or our goats or something, yeah. So stay here and keep an eye on things.
Keep an eye on things. Yeah. And he survived.
As if you could stop the Germans from taking what they wanted, yeah.
Yeah. And as far as I know, Abraham Kapica was really, angry on his father because of that. Because he wanted to go with everybody to
It's almost like a parable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was angry with his father, but his father saved him. It's almost biblical in a sense, isn't it? Yeah, it's an incredible story.
Incredible story.
These are some effects of his. These objects belong to him?
Yeah,
is that correct?
He spent all war in the camps. At first in the ghetto, in Białystok, in Jasionówka, and later he was moved to the concentration camp somewhere in Germany, and he was liberated by American army in 1945. And after the war, he emigrated to Israel, and he lived there till his final day. But what we have here, we have stuff that he brought to Museum of Tykocin after the war, because he was coming back here. It was his town, and he felt still the huge connection with that place. And what's the most, we can say, what gives us hope that the history of Tykocin Jews didn't finish in Łopuchowo, but because of, for example, Abraham Kapica, it continues. It's still alive. Just yesterday, you haven't chance to meet the family of Abraham Kapica with his daughter and grandchildren that came.
They were here.
Yeah, they were here yesterday.
What a shame we missed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They live where now?
In Israel.
They live in Israel.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're part of the 70,000 people that pilgrimage here every year.
Every year.
Excellent. The man's name, Abraham
Kapica.
Kapica. Okay, I'm here with Bogusław in the Grand Synagogue in the wonderful town of Tykocin in eastern Poland, near Białystok. Watch Poland Daily Travel. We're watching you. Stay with us.